The Houston Texans have received some of the toughest news a team can face just weeks before the start of the regular season. Wide receiver Jayden Higgins has torn his ACL during a joint practice with the Las Vegas Raiders and will miss the entire 2026 season. The injury happened on Tuesday during team drills, and while initial reports described it as a lower leg issue, further evaluation confirmed the severity of the damage. For a second-year player who is expected to take a major step forward, this is a devastating setback. Jayden Higgins, 23, was coming off a rookie campaign in which he caught 41 passes for 525 yards and 6 touchdowns, starting 10 of 17 games. He had built chemistry with quarterback C.J. Stroud and was projected to operate as the number 2 receiver alongside Nico Collins. That role made him an important part of the Texans' offensive plans, a player who could stretch the field, create mismatches, and help open up the playbook. Now, all of that momentum is put on hold, and Higgins will not return to the field until 2027. For the Texans, the cost of this injury goes far beyond the statistics. It is about timing, trust, and the fragile nature of building an offense. A young quarterback like Stroud relies on having reliable targets, players who understand the system, who can read coverages, and who have earned that connection through countless reps. Losing Higgins disrupts that continuity and forces the coaching staff to reshuffle the receiving room just as they were finalizing their plans for the season. On a practical level, the loss means more responsibility for the remaining receivers. Players like Tank Dell and others in the rotation will see increased snaps and more opportunities to prove themselves. But it also means the Texans lose a dimension they were counting on, a player who had shown he could win one-on-one matchups and contribute in critical moments. In a league where every week is a battle, losing a key piece before the first whistle is a heavy blow. There is also the human side of this story. For Higgins, this is not just about football. It is about the grind of rehabilitation, the mental challenge of watching from the sideline, and the uncertainty that comes with recovering from a major knee injury. ACL tears are no longer the career enders they once were, but they still demand patience, discipline, and faith in the process. The road back will be long, but it is one that many have walked before, and with the right support, he can return stronger. For now, the Texans must adapt. Coaches will adjust schemes, players will step up, and the season will go on. But the absence of Jayden Higgins will be felt in practice, in games, and in the quiet moments when a team realizes how much one person can matter. Football is a game of inches, but sometimes it is also a game of timing, and this injury came at the worst possible moment. If this story has resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more thoughtful coverage of the moments that shape the game.